I don't know, fashion makes like no money unless you're a thin white woman.
Boo!
Okay, so I am a plus size supermodel.
How many followers do you need to be a supermodel? Let's say, I'm gonna guess, I have a TikTok, I have a podcast, YouTube. I'm really just grinding, creating my businesses. Okay, yeah, like how do you make your money with all those businesses? Oh, I also have OnlyFans. Which influencer makes the most money on this Jubilee lineup? We're gonna see how much influencers really make.
You give me like bougie looks. I would put you in the front.
I agree, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot down like 3 spots.
I disagree. I personally believe you probably make $1 billion.
I agree. I was gonna say the same thing. He gives me maybe gamer.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the middle.
He's still mentally here for me.
I feel like your shoes, Rhea, are kind of expensive. I can't tell if it's like a knockoff, but quality platforms are usually like
Plus the all black.
$200 to $300.
You give me like you have like 1 million followers on Instagram and you do like model shoots every single day, like fashion shoots. So
I want to put her in the middle.
What's your name over there?
Grace.
I don't know. You give me like the vibe that you make a lot of money like selling cookies with your nice or like sweaters on Etsy or
Like
something.
sweet, very sweet.
Yeah, very
Artist
sweet.
vibes.
And you have a fun TikTok.
That's just because she's dressed more wholesome. Now, interesting lineup here. These are all influencers and they make different amounts of money and they're all on different platforms. Understand this. They're all different platforms. They're not just all Instagram, all YouTube. All right, if I'm staring at this, and I'm guessing platform, I want to say man in the orange sweater. The only black guy. I'm going to say YouTube. This tall guy, Twitch. This girl, she makes candles on Instagram. The one in the skirt, she could be a gamer. She could be like a gamer Twitch. Girl in the jeans with the cardigan. They say she makes cookies. I'm gonna say she does one of those TikToks. Everyone like holds their little iPhone microphone and they go, "Today I went down to the park. And when I was at the park, I saw a dog. I petted this dog and it was so fun. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Like for part 2. And then old girl over here. She's a model or she's a singer. Girl on the right over here. One of these got to be OnlyFans, right? I just realized. Maybe I'll give her OnlyFans. All right, let's continue.
Let's do.
You think this makes sense?
I'm gonna disagree. I think Rhea should be one more ahead.
Okay.
I would put Josh like further
In front
up,
of me,
like,
maybe?
Yeah, maybe between you two.
Yeah, I agree.
I would be good right here.
Josh,
come on.
Josh, where's your sweater from?
H&M.
H&M. Okay.
They just had to do that for equity reasons. You know what I'm saying? Jubilee producers behind the scenes like, guys, you can't put the only black guy at the lowest income. Come on.
But H&M's like a classic though. Like I know a lot of guys who wear like only H&M, but they make good money.
Well, it's like a lot of girls wear Fashion Nova, but they're wearing like $1,000 shoes. Yeah.
True.
So
I don't hate this lineup.
Yeah.
I kind of think it's.
You think this is the lineup? Okay.
Make TikTok videos about like tech reviews and tech stuff.
Okay, so he's not a Twitch gamer.
So
okay.
I teach people how to be content creators, but I'm also a Twitch streamer.
Did I say Twitch? Because you gave me gamer vibes with the really high socks.
I don't sell a course because I believe in like making education free for people, so I don't like paywalling info.
How do you make your
Respect.
income
Respect.
without the ads?
So I get $2.50 for every sub that I get. That's like one way that I make my money, and TikTok sponsorships
Yeah.
mainly, and I also have like Instagram and YouTube and stuff, but they're like really small.
And those are 2 pretty lucrative platforms, but also you have a lot of morals, which makes me think you don't make as much money. You haven't sold your soul.
Yeah, I mean that with the LA rent rising though.
I still don't think you should be last though.
like, I don't feel like she should move until we hear a couple more.
yeah, I would keep myself
I
down
was
here.
gonna be like, bring her here.
So I do a few different things. My big one is I am a sex educator. So I host a podcast. We just launched the 3rd season. So I've been doing that since 2019. And I do sex education content on my Instagram as well as on my TikTok. And then I also upload all the podcast episodes to my YouTube channel.
Ooh,
And with YouTube,
Now, what type of education is this? If it's live action education, she's moving to the front. Sex sells. So people will just hear a woman talk about sex on a podcast. That's not a hard niche to grow.
But my one caveat is education, which in terms of making money through sponsorships, not many companies would want to unfortunately work with us educating. But I think it's like a cool
And
thing.
it's harder to get ad revenue because I'm constantly, working through bands and things like that.
how are you making
That's
most
true.
of your money though?
Through all of those, as well as
That's true.
OnlyFans.
True.
OnlyFans.
Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I do. I have a TikTok, I have a podcast, YouTube. I'm really just grinding, creating my businesses. Okay, yeah, like how do you make your money with all those businesses? Oh, I also have OnlyFans. Here's the funnel. Woman talking about doing the deed. People find woman talking about doing the deed, and then she says, oh, I also have a thing where you can watch me do the deed. That's dark.
OnlyFans has such an uncapped potential. I would put you up here.
Third, top 3 for sure.
Okay.
All right, so I make like content just around like money, and I try and teach Gen Z
Let's go.
money habits with short little funny videos.
Finance makes so much money because not only do they push it, but you also get so many sponsorships, especially from YouTube. Are you on YouTube or are you on primarily TikTok?
It goes like in this order: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
I was close. I said YouTube, and that was his last one.
Okay, I am a TikToker.
I knew it. I knew I could tell.
I do like mostly fashion stuff, like secondhand fashion, vintage stuff, and lifestyle.
What do you sell?
She said lifestyle. I nailed it. These are my new jeans and my Nike Air Force Ones. That's my day. Like for part 2.
Not really anymore. I started like my TikTok promoting my online vintage shop, and that's how I became a TikToker. And now I just like do fashion stuff.
Respect.
Do it full time?
Yeah.
So your revenue comes from sponsorships?
Yeah, it's like all social media now.
I don't know, fashion makes like no money unless you're a thin white woman. So
Boo. Boo. That's funny. I mean, the juxtaposition here is kind of an uncalled for comment, if I would say so myself. It seems kind of salty coming from
So she's a thin white
This lady.
woman. So being plus size in the social media industry has definitely been hard. There's visibly fat plus size people, and then there's people with the quintessential perfect curves. Like almost, unfortunately, how plus size are you? Okay, so I am a plus size supermodel. So everything I do is pretty much lifestyle around that, and it's
my 3 for 3 here or 4 for 4. Did she just say you can't make money in fashion unless you're a skinny white woman? And she is quite literally making money off of being plus sized? And did she call herself a supermodel? How many followers do you need to be a supermodel? Let's say, I'm going to guess supermodel, 1 million least on like Instagram, like 2 million, not on TikTok. TikTok's fake.
my full-time job for about 4 years now. I have my own cannabis wellness podcast, so I do that separately. I also have my own consultation and coaching business where I teach aspiring plus size models. So I have an online course that's a masterclass that I do quarterly, and then I also have a blog separately that I post on at least once a week, and the ad marketing is just starting on my blog, so it's not too far in there, but I'm very familiar
Look at
with
these
ad
zoom-ins
marketing and
on
revenue.
everyone.
I would put you first. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah,
you have so
absolutely.
many streams of income.
So many streams
I
of
don't-
income.
yeah,
You just seem very, very knowledgeable.
And what about you, Kazumi?
I do OnlyFans. I also do YouTube. I also do Instagram. My main
You know when she leads with OnlyFans. I'm going to pretend I'm 5 for 5 now, but I'll be honest. I didn't know she did OnlyFans. I fast forwarded to the end of the video to see what the reveal was. So I kind of cheated. Just a little bit. But the other ones I didn't know.
stream of income though is TikTok, not specifically from ad revenue, but I make like 7 to 10 TikToks and I just like pump out as many reels of me as I can.
day?
Yes, with different captions, and I just lead it back to my OnlyFans.
Did she say her main stream of revenue is TikTok? So her main stream of income is OnlyFans. TikTok is the funnel. She's trying to doctor it up. She's trying to put makeup on the situation. Her main stream of revenue is OnlyFans. And if her TikTok's booming and people are going there, she's probably caking out.
Like niche. I make.
Do you have a billboard in WeHope?
Yeah, I do. I do have a billboard in WeHope.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Do you take sponsorships?
No, I'm a sex worker, so sponsors don't want me or my face to represent their brand.
The only reason I get away with that is because I also am a sex educator.
Yeah.
So, but I completely understand the second they hear that you have any sort of like OnlyFans or sex worker.
Yeah, and I've gotten deleted like 7 times.
Yes.
Where do you rank? Like, what's your percentage on OnlyFans?
I'm 0.01%.
Okay. Number
All right,
one.
well,
Number one.
I'm gonna have to switch.
Absolutely.
I don't know what that means. All right, now we're gonna rank by actual earnings. We're gonna see what influencers really make.
At 115K annually.
What?
That was
Oh, the tech man. They gassed them up.
Haley, 125K annually.
The supermodel.
6-figure club.
6th spot, Kat, 175K. 4th spot, Grace, 180K.
Solid. They guessed back to back.
3rd spot, Josh, 275K.
Of course, she's got an OnlyFans,
And
son.
the 2nd spot, Rhea, 300K. And the 1st spot, Kazumi, at 3 million.
3 million a year, son.
Let's go. Fair W
I
for
tried
us.
so
Retire
Gross.
tomorrow.
I am an anomaly and I don't represent what all sex workers make. I make a lot of money, but it is still something that you should deeply consider before getting into, because it is something that holds a lot of social stigma and does make life hard if you don't like doing it.
That's an L. Do not sell your soul or your body for $3 million.
I just want to say that y'all have motivated me, because I feel like I became like comfortable with what I was doing, and like I haven't been pushing myself recently, but now I'm like, y'all are doing so well, and I'm like,
All right, that's how much influencers really make. Are we surprised? Comment down below. I want to know what you guys think. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.